Hey guys, I'm Vincent. Today we're going to play Besiege, a game by Spiderling, and we're going to go for what I think is the third area of the Tolbrynd island. It seems to be in a flying area, so we will need to find a machine which is going to be a lot more fitting than this one to destroy these little balloons. So I need to destroy 2 scud balloons. I'm just going to make this thing full just for the fun. No, it's not going to fit. Never. It's never going to fit. And I'm going to make something maybe a bit more fitting, and I want to try to do something pretty simple for beginning, and we'll try to expand on it. I will need a balloon. This is pretty sure. I will need a bit of buoyancy. I'm going to put 2 wings on this thing, and I'm going to use these little things which are just dragging the ship in. And let's try it for just a first try, just to see how it's going. Okay, it's fun, but it's too heavy. So if I want to add, let's say, I think the wings are probably too heavy. 2 blocks, like maybe a bit more, because I need to add a few more. Okay, here we go. Need more balloons, and this is going to be pretty short. But I will be able to make a bit more than what I've got. And I need to maybe add a bit of weight at the back of the plane if I want to keep it. I'll just try it now, just to see. Okay, I've got an issue here. It could be flying pretty well, but I need maybe ballast here. Let's see. Oh, nice, look at that. It's flying like an eagle. I just don't know how to choose my direction, but it's just pretty nice. And if I was to add a few pikes, maybe I would be dangerous, but it would be very random in the way I'm going to deal with it. Oh, nice! It could be working. It's just a bit too random for me, but let's see. I can just get another one. Let's go now. Here we go. It's finished. Okay, it's a very easy way to do that, but I'm going to try to do it again, because it seems to be a bit too easy and I want to try something else. So let's see. I want to retry it. Let's go. So let's make it. It was cool. I like it. So maybe I could just try to add, let's say, a few pikes. I'm going to just add one more level here, just to have a bit more space to attach stuff. I'm going to add a second ballast at the back. I'm going to keep this space to put a few weapons here, and I will need maybe a few more balloons if I can. I could add, and I cannot. I can add one here, but it's going to raise the nose of the plane. I'm just going to try just one little time like that, maybe, and I could use wings like that, but I'm not going like that. Let's see if I can gain a bit. It seems to be a bit strange, and it's not what I wanted to do, so maybe I'm just going to go back. I wanted to add something pretty useless, which is going to be fun nonetheless. Maybe 2 ends, which I could rotate like that, with spikes, or maybe blades, like these. But maybe it would be better for me if I was to put the... let's go back, let's remove that. I'm going to put these things at the bottom, not at the top. So I'm going to add this thing back just here. Here we go. And I'm going to add the 2 little steering, maybe not steering edge, maybe I could just go back to what I was using, which was... If I just use the hinge, it's going to just go around without being... Nah, I don't know. I need to use the steering one, because I will be able to control these at least. And I do want to have hinge which are going to go in the same direction, like here and here. And I'm going to use, I could use blade or I could use spike. I could use other thing, but it's going to be a bit less interesting. For a beginning, I meant. Let's go with the blades. The blade seems to be handy. Plus it's kind of a wing as well. So let's see how heavy I just began to become. I'm going to maybe add one balloon just in case. Or two. I don't have the room. It's a shame. Not at the back. Come on. Or I could do... I'm going to add a bit more. Oh, I could use these little poles. I think I can just attach stuff to these. And these are not in front of each other. Okay, much better. And let's try, yes. Pretty nice. Let's see how fast I'm going to fall. Oh yeah, I'm falling fast. I need more ballast at the back. Or maybe I could add something more interesting like blades and stuff. Or pikes. No, blades. Blades is very, very nice. I'm going to add a few blades at the back here. It's going to allow me to be a bit heavier. Okay, let's see. I'm just too heavy, still too heavy. So I'm just going to add a point at the back or two. Okay, I need... I'm going to crash. So I need a bit more... a few more balloons at the front like that. Maybe. Maybe I could have added more of these little poles instead of these blocks, which are just making my ship so heavy. We'll see. Let's make another try. Okay, seems better. I'm still very, very heavy, so I will need a few more of these. But the nose seems to be dealt with. I would probably need to add a bit more weight at the back. Okay, let's see now. I'm going to add one more ballast here. And wait, put the point back, yes. Spike. I would like to be stable enough to be able to use my steering hinge, which I don't remember which. Yes, oh. And maybe I can use that to, yes, to handle my ship. Nice. I just need to be a bit less heavy. Let's say I'm going to go and remove these and maybe add a few extra wings. Seems a bit strange. Plus I'm going to lack buoyancy again. How do I deal with that? I could add one like that and maybe one on the other side like that. And then add a few more of these. It's getting big, it's going to be tough to make something which is working. Okay, let's see. To the ground. And I just maybe need to add a bit more weight at the back. I'm not going to finish this thing if I continue just adding stuff. Alright, and one more here. Oh, does it feel? It feels too heavy at the front. It's still too heavy. I need to add a lot more, just like... Nah. Okay, a bit better, but still too heavy. I'm going to land this thing. Am I? I'm not. I'm almost alive. Okay. So maybe the way to go would be to add a few more balloons at the front. So I'm going to get these and do that this way. And maybe I could just attach them together. Like that. But I'm adding a bit of weight, so maybe it's going to be an issue at some point. Let's see, can I just put the balloon because it's very, very close, I think. Maybe it's going to be too close. No, it's not. Let's see, with it says 3 more balloons. Is it going to be good enough to prevent this thing from falling from the sky like a rock? Okay, it was easier when it was lighter. Let's just add a few more. I'm going just to add balloons without adding anything else. Okay, let's just... I need to reach the good balance. Maybe I'm going to remove a few of these. So, oh, this thing is handling. I'm still falling. I need to add one more. But this thing's not very useful, so I'm just going to add a few weights downstairs. Okay, I'm falling very, very slowly. So maybe I can use a few balloons like that to reduce... Oh, I forgot something. Yes, this is why it was just turning around. I'm going to remove this one. Maybe I'm going to remove... Oh, there is a mistake here. I'm going to remove this line here to make it a bit lighter. I could even remove maybe these wings. Oh! So the back is now really, really too heavy. Seems to be a bit better. I just need a few more balloons to keep my vessel up. Or maybe I could just remove a few at the center. I just try to do that here. And use a few more of these to make a second level. I need to be careful not to be too close. Just go a bit more downstairs like that. Am I too much? Nope, don't think so. So now I'm going to add it's not going to be very, very sturdy, but maybe I will gain enough buoyancy to be able to stay very, very stable. I know it's a pretty mad design. There's very, very little chance that this is going to work. And maybe I was just better with my first design, but this one seems to be fun. So I'm just going to keep trying. Okay, still falling. I need more of these. I'm going to add a few more on each side like that. And maybe let's try to stay symmetrical. Are we? No, we are not. We are still falling. Let's just add a few more on the side like that. Okay, is it better? No, we are still falling. No, we are not falling anymore. Not so much. I'm going to try to use my... Yes, let's go. Let's advance a bit more. And if I was to use my blades, I could just manage to find balance. Yes, like that. And let's try to get these balloons with these little blades. I will not manage to... he's going to break one of my balloon. Maybe not. I've got an issue here. I need to turn. And I did not have any way to turn around, so maybe a bit of wind. Maybe the right way to do that would be to have moving parts on the right and left, which are not using the same button, so I could just use these to make a bit more weight on one side or the other. Let's see, what do I have? It seems to be stable enough. I'm going to break this balance, but I could use a wing on the side which I could just rotate, and it could be... it's going to work right now, I'm not sure. If I can turn in circle I would be able to get these. How am I going to do that? Let's say maybe with a piston I could just... Nah, I've got the grabber and I could use a decoupler. These are on two different touch, so if I was to use a grabber on one side to get something heavy and a decoupler on the other side, I could just decide when to turn and then let's see, let's try. I'm going to put a grabber here, and can I just add a ballast here? Nope, not really. So my plan is not going to work. Or maybe I could just use a decoupler. On this side with the ballast here. I'm just going to try that first, so we'll see if it's going to work properly or not. It's going to reduce my balance here. Let's just remove it. Okay, so it has allowed me to move in another direction here. Maybe I will be able to get this one in the front. If I was to be too high, I could just use this thing to... Come on! I almost missed it. Maybe I could use my blades to remove stuff on the side, like these wings. Because these wings doesn't seem to be very handy. Where am I falling here? I'm going to try to remove the wings. These were fun, but I'm not sure they are helping much. Okay, so let's add 2 of these. I need to find another way to keep weights on one side. Maybe I could use these things. Nah. I need to be able to lose this ballast. And maybe I could use different cog or wheels to move the weight from the side to the center. I don't know. From the side to it's not such a bad idea. So if I was to remove this thing, and I could use wheels like this one to move my weight from one side to another, or to keep it in the middle. I love that. I love that. I'm going to do that. Can I just use a little one? I'm not sure. And could allow me to make what I want to do. Let's try to put a little one so I can just maybe... Oh, not this one. This one? Can I attach... Oh, it's too... Nah, it's not going to work. I need to get a big one here. Okay, should be working. And maybe it's going to be a bit heavier, but I'll just add a few. And I'm going to put a weight here. And depending on how I'm going to rotate this thing, if I can rotate it, because I think it's touching a bit, just add 1 more block. So it's going to maybe improve my balance. Like that. Hopefully I will be able to make to put the wheel. No, I'm not. Just see. Okay, should be working. Alright. And if I keep... I don't know, maybe it's going to be trouble. Because if I just move my blades towards the front, I should be able to do that. So let's just use 1 ballast here. And unfortunately I think these 2 things are going to be linked to the same touch. I hope not, but I think so. I don't know if we can just... Oh yes, we can. So let's just try to make it work properly. I'm going to use... can I just remove this? I don't want to put more ballast. I'll just remove it if I can. Okay. No, it's still there. Can I just change? I would like to change. Because... Oh no, it's all good. I've got up and down and left and right. Okay, it's working. It's going to work. I just need to try it now. So, is it falling? Or do I need to add a few more balloons? Maybe a few more balloons could help. Not so much, maybe 2 at the back. Okay. We are not falling anymore, are we? Let's add this thing at the front. And try to pull this thing like that. And I'm going to try to rotate this thing to try to go into the right direction. Maybe it's going to be a bit slow, but it should be walking. Okay, I'm in trouble because I'm too low. I'm just losing too much aid here. So I need to add one more at the front because I'm losing altitude here at the front. So maybe I'm going to add one just there, and another one just there as well. So let's see. Let's just push F1 again to be at the right distance. And now we're still falling. No, we are not. We are even just going a bit too high now. Yes, a bit too high. I'm never going to see these balloons again. Okay, I need to add a bit more weight again. So maybe I could just go with... I don't want to do that, it would just be an issue, but maybe if I was to add one little weight here, it could just help me a bit. Let's see. Let's drag this thing to the front, and maybe I'm going to use my... Oh, no, don't use it right now. My little blades. Oh, I got the flocks. It's not what I was searching for. And I need to route it more. I need to add one more weight to be more efficient with that. So we should still be falling. Yes, seems better. Let's just... Yes, we are rotating. Nice. It's not very fast. Now we would probably need to find a way to... Oh, let's just go forward. No, rotate. Come on, rotate again. Ah, I missed him. Let's just go on the other side here. I'm going to just try to go a bit faster with my blade at the front. Okay, it's not very efficient to turn around. Oh, I've got a much better idea. Let's just go back. My issues, I was just thinking about weights, but I can use this little thing to drag me in whatever direction I want, and I just... Yes, it seems pretty good. And I could even do that with the main drag. Okay, let's just remove that, and... Am I too low? Oh, don't tell me it's just not going to fit. Come on. How do I deal with that? I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to... No, it's never going to rotate without the little space I've got. Let's put it back. Let's go back. What did I remove? Let's see. Okay, this was this weight. And I'm just going to try to fit it another way. How could I just gain enough space to put this thing? Because this is very important. If I manage to put this thing on, I should be able to drag my ship in whatever direction I want. Or maybe I could do something even simpler. I could just put the main drag on a moving block, which I could use like the steering edge. But it's a bit of a trouble for me because I've got these things already on the steering edge, and I don't want to be... Let's just see. I've got I really don't know I'm going to do that. I need to deal with it then. So maybe I could remove this thing with the blade, but it was pretty fun. I like it. I'm just going to try to find a way to fit this little extra drag here. So I'm going to... Could I maybe decrease the roof of my ship? I'm going to lose a lot of buoyancy here if I do that. Maybe I could find a way to do that another way. This is not... No, it's never going to work. It's very interesting. I like it, but it's getting troublesome as well. The solution is so close. It is so close. It's a shame I cannot. I could use sponge. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. What I need to do maybe is to find a way to... Let's see. And if I was to do something stupid like that, I need to add the same amount of... And maybe I could just put something like that into the front. And something like that in the back. Oh, it's too far. Anyway, and put this thing on here. But it seems very unlikely that this is going to work. I don't know it could be working. Plus it's going to be very heavy, so we are probably going to need to adjust. It's very strong. I should not do that. Okay, we are dropping very fast, but this thing is rotating properly. And we are moving. Yes, we are pretty much going in the right direction. We just need to be able to... keep in the sky. So I need to add a few more balloons. I could just add one of these, but like that. Why not? And one here. It's going to be... No, we are pretty much falling. The balloon at the back, it's not a good idea, because I need this as a counterweight. If I just put a balloon on this one, it's going to just defeat the purpose of this little wood pole. Alright, seems almost good. We are flying again. Let's see. Let's advance. And I'm going to... Are these blades going to be in the way when I rotate this thing? Oh, come on. So dangerous. So dangerous. And I'm still having an issue with the weight. I'm going to remove one of these blocks and put a ballast instead. It's going to be a bit easier. And... okay, 2 ballasts. Seems better. We are still dropping, are we? No, we are not dropping. Nice. So let's see. Let's try to maneuver this thing to go. No, no. Okay, let's go that way. Yeah, it's working. I just need something to drag me to the ground, because I'm just not heavy enough now. Now let's try to go that way then. Okay, well, we're sitting pretty well. But now I'm just too high. So I need to find a way to keep my... let's just add one of these. Because as the buoyancy is going to be good enough, I need to keep my plane. I don't want to go backward now. Is it pretty much at the same place? No, it's not. Just add it at the crossing here. Okay, is it... does not seem to... Yes, it's stable. Yes, it's stable. I need to be careful because I'm going to go downstairs when I'm going to advance. So maybe I do want a bit more buoyancy, so I'm going to try to add maybe 2 more balloons if I can. Like that. Alright. Now I should be almost stable. I need to go a bit... Are we going to go back upstairs? Upward? Let's see. I need to wait for the ship to rise. Nice. It's a bit shaky. Would be much better with something flying a bit faster, but... And now I'm going to rotate this thing on the other side with the crazy balloon at the top. And we're going to go toward it. Okay, where are we? Exactly. Yes, we are here. So let's just rotate it a bit more. And I'm going to use a... Yes, alright. I've got a bit too much of these propeller, which are dragging me to the bottom. And I'm going to use this little thing to go that way. I'm just going to get another one. Okay, let's see, let's just go and wait for the ship to rise again. I'm going to rotate this little balloon towards the other direction here, so I could just stabilize my ship. Oh, no, I need to go that way. I'm a bit worried to destroy my own balloons with this. Okay, let's see if we can get a bit more. Oh, I lost one. I'm going to crash and burn. And oh, are we falling? I think we won't be able to go back. Anyway, it was pretty fun, I like it. I had another flying design which I wanted to try, but I'm not sure it's going to fit. I'm just going to load it quickly so I can just show it to you, but it was pretty much on the same basis. I'm going to load... Yes, it is. So that is design as well, which seems to be pretty stable. When it's in the air like that, it's just not moving so much. But my issue is that I had the same problem here. I was not really able to... Let's just use a drag to stick to their level. So I had the same issue with the direction, and I think if I was to apply the same principle, I would be probably able to make this thing work a bit better. It's a little bit simpler, but maybe with a wheel downstairs and one of these, it would be working. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe, and until next time guys, have fun!